Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and live there. Build an altar there to honor me. That's where I appeared to you when you were running away from your brother Esau." So Jacob spoke to his family and to everyone with him. He said, "Get rid of the statues of false gods you have with you. Make yourselves pure by washing and changing your clothes. Come, let's go up to Bethel. There I will build an altar to honor God. He answered me when I was in trouble. He has been with me everywhere I've gone." So they gave Jacob all the statues of false gods they had. They also gave him their earrings. Jacob buried those things under the oak tree at Shechem. Then Jacob and everyone with him started out. The terror of God fell on the towns around them, so no one chased them. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz. Luz is also called Bethel, as in the land of Canaan. Jacob built an altar at Luz. He named the place El Bethel. There God made himself known to Jacob when he was running away from his brother. Rebekah's attendant Deborah died. They buried her body under the oak tree outside Bethel. So it was called Elon Bakuth. After Jacob returned from Padan Aram, God appeared to him again, and God blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will not be called Jacob anymore. Your name will be Israel." So he named him Israel. God said to him, "I am the mighty God. Help children so that there will be many of you. You will become the father of a nation and a community of nations. Your later family will include kings. I am giving you the land I gave to Abraham and Isaac. I will also give it to your children after you." Then God left him at the place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a sacred stone at the place where God had talked with him. He poured out the drink offering on it. He also poured olive oil on it. Jacob named the place Bethel. That's where God had talked with him. They moved on from Bethel. Ephrath wasn't very far away when Rachel began to have a baby. She was having a very hard time of it. The woman who helped her saw that she was having problems. So she said to Rachel, "Do not be afraid. You have another son." But Rachel was dying. As she took her last breath, she named her son Ben-Oni. But his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died. She was buried beside the road of Ephrath. Ephrath was also called Bethlehem. Jacob set up a stone marker over her tomb. To this day, the stone marks the place where Rachel was buried. Israel moved on again. He set up his tent beyond Migdal Eder. While Israel was living in that area, Reuben went in and slept with Bilhah. She was the concubine of Reuben's father, and Israel heard about it. Here are the 12 sons Jacob had. Leah was the mother of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son. Her other sons were Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's female servant Bilhah were Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's family servant Zilpah were Gad and Asher. These were Jacob's sons. They were born in Padan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac in Mamre. Mamre is near Kiriath Arba, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. The place is also called Hebron. Isaac lived 180 years. Then he took his last breath and died. He was very old when he joined a member of his family who had already died. His sons Esau and Jacob buried him. Genesis chapter 36. Here's the story of the family line of Esau. Esau was also called Edom. Esau got his wives from among the women of Canaan. He married Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. He also married Oholibamah, the daughter of Anna and the granddaughter of Zivon the Hivite. And he married Basemath, the daughter of Ishmael and the sister of Neavaz. Adah had Elivaz by Esau. Basemath had Ruel. Oholibamah had Josh, Jalam, and Korah. All of them were Esau's sons. They were born in Canaan. Esau moved to a land far away from his brother Jacob. Esau took with him his wives, his sons and daughters, and all the people who lived with him. He also took his livestock and all his other animals. He took everything he had acquired in Canaan. Jacob and Esau owned so much that they couldn't remain together. There wasn't enough land for both of them. They had too much livestock, so Esau made his home in the hill country of Seir. Esau was also called Edom. Here is the story of the family line of Esau. He is the father of the people of Edom. They live in the hill country of Seir. Here are the names of Esau's sons. There are Eliphaz, the son of Esau's wife Ada, and Luel, the son of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Jepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Esau's sons Eliphaz also had a concubine named Timnah. She had Amalek by Eliphaz. They were grandsons of Esau's wife Ada. The sons of Ruel were Napas, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. They were grandsons of Esau's wife Basemath. Esau's wife Oholibamah was the daughter of Ada and the granddaughter of Zebulun. She had Josh, Jalam, and Korah by Esau. Here are the chief among Esau's sons. Eliphaz was Esau's oldest son. The sons of Eliphaz were chief Teman, Omar, Zepho, Kenaz, Korah, Gatam, and Amalek. They were the chief in Edom who were sons of Eliphaz. They were Ada's grandsons. The sons of Esau's sons Ruel were chief Nahath, Jerah, Shammah, and Mizah. They were the chief in Edom who were sons of Ruel. They were grandsons of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Esau's wife Oholibamah were chief Josh, Jalam, and Korah. They were the chief who were the sons of Esau's wife Oholibamah. So she was Anna's daughter. That was the family line of Esau, and these were the chief. Esau was also called Edom. Sheol the Horite had sons living in the same area. They were Lotan, Shobal, Zevulun, Anah, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. These sons of Sheol and Edom were Horite chief. The sons of Lotan were Huri and Homman. Timnah was Lotan's sister. The sons of Shobal were Arvan, Manahath, Ebal, Shevel, and Onam. The sons of Zevulun were Aya and Anah. He was the Anah who discovered the hot spring of water in the desert. He found them while he was taking care of the donkeys that belonged to his father Zevulun. The children of Ada were Dishon and Oholibamah. Oholibamah was the daughter of Anah. The sons of Dishon were Hadman, Ashban, Ithran, and Karan. The sons of Ezer were Bilhan, Savan, and Akan. The sons of Dishon were Uz and Aran. The Horite chiefs were Lotan, Shobal, Zevulun, Anah, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. They were the Horite chiefs in the land of Sheol. They are listed tribe by tribe. Before Israel had a king, there were kings who ruled in Edom. Bela became the king of Edom. Bela was the son of Beor. Bela's city was called Dinhabah. When Bela died, Jobab became the next king. Jobab was the son of Zerah from Bozrah. When Zobab died, Husham became the next king. Husham was from the land of Temanites. When Husham died, Hadad became the next king. Hadad was the son of Bedad. Hadad had won the battle over Midian in the country of Moab. Hadad's city was called Avis. When Hadad died, Sarma became the next king. Samlah was from Meshrakah. When Shamla died, Shaul became the next king. Shaul was from the Rehoboth on the river. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan became the next king. Baal-Hanan was the son of Akbor. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad became the next king. Hadad's city was called Pul. His wife's name was Mehetabel. She was Matred's daughter. Matred was the daughter of Zahab. Here the chief in the family line of Esau. They're listed by the name as chief in charge of their tribes and territories. They are Timnah, Arva, Jeheth, Oholibamah, Elah, Pinon, Kenaz, Teman, Mibzar, Magdir, and Iram. They were the chief of Edom. They ruled over their settlements in the land where they lived. That's the end of the story of the family line of Esau. He was the father of the people of Edom.